Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. My co-host, Barbara, is at a meeting, and when she gets out of that meeting, she'll be here. But, until then, we have our psychic, Dayle Schear, here. Are you there, Dayle?
Yes, I am. How are you today?
Good. Aloha. How are you doing, Dayle?
Aloha. Fine. Why don't you give out the number for people to call for free?
Yeah. Okay. The number that people can call for free is 516-531-9874. And I have Barbara here on the phone. Barbara just called in. Hello, Barbara. How are you?
Hi, good. I am so sorry I had to take care of some business for our website, Life, Laughter, Happiness, and I just got off the phone with him. So I'm back, and I am sorry I was maybe making anybody nervous, but I did let John know.
No, yeah, we were just,
Don't be sorry, Barbara. We're waiting on you. It's no big deal.
Okay, good.
We knew you were doing something. We knew you were doing something valuable for the community that we have.
Yeah.
And do you want to go ahead and say what it was, or would you rather just keep it private?
Oh, yes. There's something wrong with our website, and there shouldn't be. Johnny noticed it was not up, and so I called a couple times, and they don't know what's going on. So this person is investigating it. It should be up just fine, and it's not. So we're figuring out why. I did a lot of posts yesterday. I do a lot of posts, and I put the link to our website with some of my posts, and then I had to go and take all those posts down because I didn't want people to go, and then our website wasn't up. So it has been a problem. It really has, and I think that they should give a couple months free for us because it's not cheap to run a website. It is costly, and it's not breaking the bank, but it is costly. And you know what? We want it to work properly, don't we?
Yes, we
do. And oftentimes
we
do so many different things. Like with the YouTube channel and the radio show, and the Roku channel. There's so many different things that when we try to mention it all at once, it's hard. So the website is sort of our nerve center. It's the place where it's the center of everything. When you hear about everything, not just one aspect of. There's a lot of things that me and Barbara are doing. A lot of things we're planning. A lot of things that we want to do, and it's not just one thing. And it's a lot to explain. So the website is very good about covering that, and that's why I'm kind of happy that she took care of that phone call.
Well, that's wonderful. I would double check with Barbara tomorrow and Monday to make sure that they put it up.
Yes, and I was excited to have it up too, especially now because I was updating about the TV channel on there so people can read and know exactly how to find us on Roku. And so, yes, Johnny is so correct in that. It's one spot where everybody can find about everything. Sorry. And we need it. We need it desperately.
I wanted to share, to change the subject for a moment, I wanted to share something that I find exciting. In Reno, we have the Atlantis Casino, and they're opening up the buffet. You can't pick it on your own, but you can point to what you want. And I thought that was pretty big. That's a step in the right direction.
A big, good step, yes. That is really good for a lot of people.
Yeah, you all wear masks and gloves and stuff, and you got to wear that, but you can pick what you want and bring it to your table. And I thought, God, I have been waiting for a buffet to open up forever, so that's pretty cool. That was neat. But anyway,
what
we have
do
some
you like
callers.
doing there?
Huh?
I mean, do you gamble? Are you a gambler?
No.
Do you enjoy?
No.
Okay, so what do you like doing at the casino the most?
Eating the buffet.
Oh, the buffet, of course. Yeah.
I like eating at the buffet.
don't
Now,
think-
I used to deal blackjack for 5 years at the casino, you know.
Wow.
So, yeah, I did that. And
That's fun.
I was going to go, just before the coronavirus, I was going to go back into it, and I got hired at Hard Rock Casino, and I decided I don't want to do it. You have to stand on your feet now for an hour and 20 minutes, and then by the time you get to the break room, it's 10 minutes, and you only get a 20-minute break. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. So then I went down to Carson Valley Inn, and it was much better, and I was learning the system of how they deal the cards, and then the coronavirus hit, and I go, I'm not going back in there and dealing cards. You know?
No, that is very germy, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
Who knows, you know. So anyway, we
All
have a caller, and Johnny is
Sure
saying,
do.
please make all
this is
questions.
area code specific.
Johnny?
Make sure. Well, no, sorry, go on.
Yes. Make all questions very specific. The more specific they are, the more specific I'll be.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right. Area code 312.
Do we have a first caller? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Missy.
Hi there. You're on live
Hi.
with Dayle Schear. Welcome. Hi.
Hi, thank you very much.
And what's your name?
You're welcome.
Missy.
I'm sorry, Missy?
Missy, M-I-S-S-Y.
Missy. Odd name. Okay. Did they call you that because you were messy, or?
Or, no, my real name's Martha.
Oh, Martha. Okay. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida.
Okay. What part of Florida?
Southwest Florida.
I don't know where that is. Is it near Miami or?
The other coast. Naples area.
Okay. I've never been there. Beautiful area, though. And how is your coronavirus doing in your area at this point?
I think I hear different things. It looks fine from what I'm seeing, but then on the news I hear something else. So they contradict themselves, what I see and what I hear.
What are they saying?
Oh, that it's bad.
That it's what?
That it's bad here.
Oh, well, yeah, I hear that in Florida. Okay, how can I help you, sweetheart?
Hi, I was wondering if you had a message for my friend Brad. His dad passed away this week, kind of suddenly.
A what? I'm not understanding you. A what did you say?
My friend Brad, his dad died suddenly this week, and I was wondering if you had a message for him, and his father's name is Richard.
Okay. The thing is, it has to come to me. I can't just will it. It'd be better if I were talking to your friend rather than you, except what I'm getting is, and, you know, right, wrong, or indifferent, and I know it sounds silly, but it's like balloon party, barbecue more, have a barbecue, have fun, enjoy life. I don't know what that means.
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear.
Okay. Barbara, can you repeat it?
Did you say something like is her or his father said something about a barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue more, balloons, have fun, party.
That's what he's saying? Wow.
That's what I'm getting. That's all I'm saying.
Oh. Wow.
That's what I don't know
Does
what
that
it means.
make sense, Misty? Did you guys enjoy barbecues with him? I mean, does that make any
Well, I
sense
think he
to
passed
you?
away by the barbecue.
Pardon me?
I think he did pass away by the barbecue.
Oh, my God. This is scaring me. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's
Barbara.
weird that you even said that.
Barbara, he passed away at the barbecue.
So he passed away suddenly near a barbecue. So he did not pass the coronavirus.
No.
Okay.
No,
that's
he
interesting.
I know, but that even scared me. I'm sorry. I get this stuff, and I don't even know why. So now I know what the barbecue means. Was there a party going on at the time?
I don't know, but it did happen outside by the barbecue.
Okay, what about balloons?
Crazy.
I know. What about balloons?
I'm not sure about a balloon, but I can always pass whatever you hear from.
Right.
It happened on Tuesday.
Was there heart or I see pain in the stomach or something? Stomach area.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yes. Yeah, he had pain in the stomach.
What was it?
I don't know. I think he had kidney stones.
Okay. But you don't pass away from kidney stones. What was the cause of death?
Oh, he shot himself.
Oh, okay. No wonder that would have to do with the bang and the balloons. Okay. So he killed him. Why? I really want to keep going the line. Do you know why he killed himself?
Just happened on Tuesday. I don't know. He just went outside and did it.
Did he feel that he couldn't? He felt like he couldn't support people the way he would like to.
That makes sense.
And with this coronavirus thing, it was like, a lot of people are getting really weird, and it's like at the end, it's like I'm useless, I'm worthless. It doesn't matter anymore. Nobody will miss
It was
me.
very random. He did have brain surgery, so we didn't know if it was that, and that's why. But it happened on Tuesday, and I was just told yesterday. And my parents were the first ones there.
Okay, on the brain surgery, where was that? What part of the brain?
I'm not sure.
Okay, do you know if
there
there was any? Do you know if there was any pain?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I can tell you this. What I'm getting is also he didn't want to be a burden to anybody.
I could see that.
Okay, you need to tell them, and so therefore, this was his way out. He was in a lot of pain, and what happens when you die like that is that you don't go to the light right away. You kind of linger around.
Yeah.
And when it's time for you to go up, you go up. But right now he's still hanging around. His energy or his soul is still hanging around.
Mhm.
So it's almost like your boyfriend or whoever can feel him.
He's there but not.
Yes. And he was also in a lot of pain, and mental pain, physical pain, and he didn't feel life was worth living. But eventually he will go up. But right now he's still around.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, so I'm sorry for your loss, but that's the best I can tell you.
Thank
it's
you.
Sad, but the barbecue blew me away, and they must have been having some sort of party or something going on. But I don't know. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, so would you pass that on for me, sweetie?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. That is such a sad story. Yeah. Oh, because they think that they are not burdening people by just taking their life away, and it's not.
It's
way
more
more burdening.
No, it's more than that, Barbara. It was the brain, the surgery, and he wasn't thinking in his right mind. And
Right.
what blew me away is me picking up the barbecue on Elgor Wolf.
I know. Hey, Dayle, I'm so glad that you don't hold anything back. You just say what you see, what you hear, and you never know how that is going to connect, and it's definitely connected. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where the balloons come in, but I do know about the barbecue, and that was so strong that then that's where he killed himself.
Well, maybe because of the balloon popping, that's what you thought. You know, the bang of the gun. I'm assuming it was a gun.
Yes, that's what he said. He killed himself. Talk to me, Barbara. Get me out of this funk at the moment.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, we have had so many callers that have called that have gotten over the coronavirus, that know somebody that had passed away. It's just coming in more and more. I personally have not lost anybody, but I hear a lot. You have?
I have.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, not. I mean, people I know. My ex-husband's wife died. A couple of other people I know, died of it. But it's. I know that you're not going to die of it. I'm not going to die of it, and Jonathan's not going to die of it. So I'm not really worried. I'm not that overly worried. We all take precautions real good. So
yes, we do.
Okay. We got to get off this death kick. We got to get off this death kick and try to do something more positive.
Oh, Johnny, who's next?
Okay.
We have a positive question. I don't want to pressure anybody. We have to take what we can get. Hi, caller. You are on live with Dayle Schear. Hi, how are you today?
Okay, hi. This is Bryn from New York City. Hi, Dayle. How you doing?
Right now, kind of in a funk. But anyway, we talked to you before, I think.
Yeah, we have. Yep.
Are you the one from Manhattan or Long Island?
No, New York City, yeah, Manhattan.
New York City, yeah. How can I help you?
Okay, so I on a group on Facebook. It's an animal communication group, practice group. I've been practicing animal communication, and I'm doing fairly well with it, and I kind of enjoy it.
Explain to me, what is that?
Animal communication, like people send pictures of their animals. They're either alive or they're passed on, and they want messages from the animal. Yeah.
Okay, I can explain that too, because I do that as well. And what it is a lot of times, if they're alive, you are reading the person's mind. And you may think it's the animal when you're looking at it, but really you're reading their mind. And when they pass on, it's kind of the same thing. But it doesn't matter. The messages are there, and they are like 100% correct, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes. So my question is this something that my guides want me to focus on right now, or are they trying to tell me to focus on something else?
I don't believe the questions are so heavy today. Whoa. I believe that you're doing something really good to help people, and I believe that you should keep on doing it. And it's a wonderful thing you're doing, and you're putting a lot of people's thoughts and feelings at rest. Because I just lost a pet not too long ago, and it about killed me. My German Shepherd dog, Sadie, and she was 11, and she was suffering, and we had to put her down. I mean, she had like mammogram problems because she was a girl, and she couldn't sit down, and it was bad. And I'm still not over it, and I'm still in pain over it. So I won't get over it until I get another dog. So How do you do your reading on that?
Well, so I kind of look at the picture for a moment, and then I get the name, which is important. So I actually tune into the name, and then I kind of call upon the dog's name, and like I say, I say June, like Clark's pet, Rusty, for instance. So I asked like Rusty to come forward. If he's interested, I say, can I connect with you? And so I do that, and then I kind of ask a question if the person wants me to ask a question about like how's he doing or any messages. So I just ask the dog or the cats, because they have cats on there too. Do you have any messages for Gail? And then I just listen, and I try to trust the first thing that I get, even though it's something that's how I do it. Doesn't make sense to me, but it's not about me. It's about the message. So it doesn't have to make sense to me.
Well, thank you. I just gave a message that didn't make any sense to me, but it turned out to be true. All right. Do you need a picture of your dog?
Yeah. Well, sometimes the name is good. I mean, pictures are good, but I kind of
Can I ask you a question about my Sadie? Her name is Sadie Ann, and she was a German Shepherd.
What's
Sadie
her name?
Ann. Sadie Ann.
Sadie Ann.
Yeah. And she was very much loved, and she was 11 years old. And my question is, was it okay to have put her down?
Let's see. Okay, let me tune in a minute. Okay.
This is turning out to be a wild show. I love it. She's saying to me, well, first she says, I have arrived, and she's saying it was fine. It was the time. She holds no blame, is what I hear. I get a very strong feeling about no blame, and she's saying she wants you to be comforted with that. Let's see, what else, Sadie Ann? Okay, what else, Sadie Ann, do you have for Dayle Schear? So far, you're 100% right.
Thank you. And okay, Dayle Schear dog, Sadie Ann. Do you have any message for Dayle Schear, Sadie Ann? Did she like a kind of blanket or cloth or something, or did she curl up with some kind of like a it looks like a rug or a blanket? Is that something she had?
Both my dogs like blankets. She loved toys. She was a toy lover. She would squeak the toy if she wanted to eat food.
Yeah, she's showing me like this blanket, and let's see what else. Let's see, Sadie Ann, what else? Sadie Ann, do you have anything? Sadie Ann, do you have any message? So she's saying she wants you to move forward. Something about moving forward to. It's almost like to find the perfect other companion. She wants you to. She's asking you to move forward. To that's a sense I get. I get a feeling about it too, about her kind of motioning forward for you to, when you're ready to find a new a pet or companion. And she said she will guide you. She's saying she will guide you. It feels like a smaller dog. I mean, not a tiny dog, but sort of medium size, a little less larger than her, but not like the tiny type dog, right?
Right, but she left her sister, Princess, who's also 12, and I just wonder how she feels about that. We still have Princess, and as long as I have Princess doesn't want me to get another dog. She wants to be the number one.
Okay. Let's see.
Before Sadie was number one, but now
Right.
Princess is number one.
I'm hearing when I tune into Princess about that question, she will accept that. She's a little, off to the side about it, but she's not out of the ballpark of accepting another dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel. It's almost like Princess. She's kind of showing me if the dog is a little smaller than her, she can kind of be a caretaker of the dog. Kind of like look after it, and it kind of like she might be exhibiting some kind of mother instinct in a way,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I get a feeling that she's not totally out of not wanting another dog, is what I feel.
Thank you. You're very good. You're super good.
Thanks. Yeah,
Wow, Brent.
I'm more relaxed when I do it on Facebook, so it's like, okay, well, this is a good training for me, so thank you.
You want to give your phone
so
number?
nice.
You want to give your phone number out just in case other people who have lost animals or
Sure.
whatever would want to talk to you? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll give my email address.
Okay.
And it's Bryn, Bryn, Durham, Durham, as in Mike or Mary. That's Bryn Durham @gmail.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I answered your question, and yes, you should be doing this, and I was testing you to see how accurate you were, and you're very accurate about,
thanks.
My doggy. So,
thank you.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Okay, thanks so much.
I thought that was great. Dayle finally got a reading. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
Okay.
This is trippy. This show should go down in history or something. I mean, I can't believe how unbelievable this show is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I'm proud of him.
All
I
right.
remember when he called in before, and he got advice, and he's working on his craft, and it's working, and that's wonderful. And now
what he said,
your dog.
said about Sadie Ann. Yeah, what he said about Sadie Ann was very true. So that was wonderful. I like that. And
I love that for you too.
I'm scared to take
there's no hard.
I'm scared to take the
no hard feelings with Sadie Ann because it was time, and it was hard, but she wants you to move on. And just remember that. Just remember her with the smiles and the warmth. They don't want you to hurt, Dayle. The dogs, they love you so much. They don't want you to be in pain.
Yeah, I had one. The sister is 12. So. I expect her another year. She's a little littler, but she's still a piss and vinegar. So she's good, but what can I say? I love animals. If I could have anything in the world, I'd want some acreage that wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold, really nice wherever, and I could have 100 dogs. That's what I would want.
Would you have any other animals?
No.
Okay.
I'm a dog lover. No.
That would be cool.
I've never had a cat, so I don't know, and don't want one. I like looking at cats. I like watching cats. I mean, I have pictures of cats, but I know nothing about cats. But I love puppies and animals and dogs. And if I had the money, I would just caretake them. I would love it. I'd just disappear off the face of this earth and just go to a place where I could just be with my animals. That would be a dream.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Not that it's going to happen in this lifetime, but whatever. Okay, let me give out my number, which is Dayle Schear. If you want a private consultation, there is a fee involved for that. It's 808-372-1816. 808-372-1816. And now, Johnny, who do we have?
831 area code.
Hi, caller. Okay. It's your turn with
Dayle.
Dayle Schear. How are you today?
Hi. Well, I'm glad to talk to you. Thank you, Dayle, for being on. I've been in a relationship for a while.
Whoa, sweetie. What is your name? Where are you from?
Karen, and right now I'm in Florida.
Okay, you're in Florida. Are you liking the show today?
Very much, and I have a lot of compassion for the first caller.
Yeah.
And this man who just read your dogs is very interesting. I like that.
Isn't that interesting? I love it. Okay, how can I help you, sweetie?
Dayle, I'm engaged, and a lot of things have
happened. Well, let me stop you. Is there a doubt in your mind if you should marry this person or not?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm going through with it, but there's some things I would like to know.
Okay, go ahead.
It started with, he had some extenuating circumstances in his life, and so I was very understanding and went the length, and then it seemed like I was at some point it turned into enabling, or so it felt, and I felt like by sort of catering to him in different ways, emotionally and otherwise.
Was there anything with mental illness, police, or law?
No.
Nothing at all?
No. It more had to do with physical health.
Oh, physical health. Well, that's an illness. Okay. It could be mental, it could be physical.
Yeah, but it felt like I was, and then also I felt like I was sort of enabling his complacency. We're in different locations, and as I was looking for a home.
What is the question? I need you to be specific. What is the question?
The home for us, and so I, at some point recently, was not happy with the lopsidedness, and I've really shaken the cart or the boat, really rocked the boat, and I've upset the patterns intentionally because I want them broken up and reestablished. And he's made it very clear.
I'm going to ask, what is the question?
Okay, sort of, where is it at now? Are they being broken?
Okay. Do you want the truth, or do you want me just to be airy-fairy psychic?
Oh, no, I want to hear the truth.
I don't see you marrying this guy. And if you did, I would see more of the same as far as problems, more problems. But the choice is up to you. He's not fixed. You can't fix him. I would continue as such for a while, like give it a year more. And if you can give it a year more and things straighten out, then I would consider it.
Okay. All right, Gail. Thank you.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
Well, I've broken up the patterns now so that they'll be reestablished, and I've withdrawn in certain ways and have become unavailable for self-protection, and I'm changing them right now. And,
okay. That's good. Give it a year, and if things go the way you want them to be, then consider it. Otherwise, I don't see the marriage.
All right. Okay.
I mean, there could be, and you can marry him anyway, but that's your choice.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Gail.
Thank you. Okay. Well, Barbara.
Yes.
What are we laughing at?
I wasn't really following. I got kind of lost on that one. I wasn't really sure what was going on with that, but I'm glad you followed it.
Yeah, I followed it to the point of understanding it. She didn't like the way things were going with him, and she was trying to. Never mind, I'll tell you off air. It's kind of a mess. But I don't see her with him at this point. And if she, if things worked out the way she'd like it to, eventually give it a year and see what happens.
Yes, but who wants to be with somebody if they don't really want to be with you? If they're not that into you, like that turns me off. Then fine, go on your way. Yeah.
You're right, because I'm getting that way, and I've always kind of been that way as an Aries, and you're the Leo. But I mean, if someone doesn't want me, that's cool. I don't want them, and I leave it at that. So I know, I totally understand it. And she's got to understand that if things aren't going the way she wants them to go, you can't always change people, and you just got to let things go.
Yes, for the best, if you really want to find true happiness.
Is there such a thing? I'm going to ask you, Barbara, is there such a thing?
What do you mean? Untrue happiness or true happiness?
No, is there
happiness
happiness?
At all? It's a better route to get happy. When you know somebody really loves you, I wouldn't settle. I just wouldn't do it.
You are 120% right. That's the way I feel. If you're into somebody but they're not into you, hey, screw it. Move on. Because you will find the right person.
That's right. Otherwise, you're prolonging it.
What? What'd you say?
Otherwise, you're prolonging it. Getting with somebody that is not a good fit for you, and you feel it and you know it. Isn't that just prolonging getting to the one that is right for you? Because how can the universe give that to you if you're not set up right? You've got somebody else in the way.
I totally agree with that, and totally. And you've just answered a lot of my questions that I had on my mind. You gave me a reading. I love it. I love it.
Good.
You totally have given me a reading, so I totally am following your advice. Anyway, do we have the next question?
Yes, area code 440.
Hi, caller. You're on with Dayle Schear. Welcome to Life, Laughter, Happiness.
Hello, my name is Patricia. I'd like to know.
Wait, where are you calling from, honey?
Hi. Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, okay. All right. How are things in Ohio, sweetie?
Wanting to relocate, needing to relocate. And it just seems like there's always something that comes up. And it's, of course, obviously the coronavirus happened this year. And it has not been a really loving, supportive, peaceful time here in this place. And I'm considering the Pacific Northwest. In fact, I had some cities I've been started my researching.
Okay,
and also
where
it was
Pacific where in Pacific Northwest?
I was considering Washington State. There's some cities I had planned out. And I had.
Okay, are you aware? Are you aware in Washington State that it rains a lot?
Where I'm from.
Look, I know about the rain.
Okay.
I heard. I know all the basic stuff. It rains. It's gray. It's gloomy.
Well, I'm gonna say this as a joke, but they say everybody that lives in Washington is on Prozac. So, I mean, there's other states, but will you be moving? Yes. I'd like to see you in a more sunnier portion. And I do know there are parts of Washington that are sunny, but you're also, again, dealing with large coronavirus out that way, too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Will Oregon be a better, healthier state?
It's about the same. I've been to both places. It's about the. I find Oregon very different. I live in Nevada, and I have found Oregon to be very strange. The people, I don't get it. You know, it's all right. But it's still rainy there a lot. I mean, Oregon, Washington is super rainy. But there are parts, if you really research it, that is sunny quite a bit. So you need to research that.
Okay. All right. I'd like to know, why have I need to know why have I just gone through all this, oh, Lord, this 8 years I'm here, all this just really just difficulties. I mean, just dark night of the soul. I mean, most of the people here are just so angry and nasty, just mean spirit. And just
you're living in the wrong area.
I've been treated like I'm being watched and treated like a criminal. And I mean, you know, I've just really had some very funky ass. Can I say something?
If you want to look for a place that's sunny quite a bit, really nice, and the people are super good, look at Carson City, Nevada. Or Reno. Okay? Hello?
Yeah, I've asked the question. I mean, but you're not, I'd like to know, is there a spiritual of why I've gone through that?
It's just your karma. It's all coming up from the past. And after this is over and you make the move, it'll be better. It's just past karma. Just garbage. We all go through it. You're not going through anything that anybody else has.
I'm at my end, and I've just had enough.
Well, that's a good thing to say. I've had enough. Put your hand up. I've had enough. Make the move, and things will be better. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And I can't stay on with you all day, sweetie, but it's the best I can tell you for now. All right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I grew up in rainy Seattle, but I always thought that it was a wonderful place to live. I mean, people absolutely love it because when it is sunny, it is like the bluest skies you've ever seen. It's clean. People are nice. It's mild. You know, I mean, it is getting more expensive because it's a wonderful
No, a lot.
city.
It's a lot expensive, and when it's sunny everywhere, very pretty. But it's up to you. If you want to go, you go. If you don't mind the rain, 80% of the year, fine. And have 3 months a year that's sunny. I don't know what to tell you, but that's her. That's
I
her
like
call.
getting out of there because I always had dreams of living in sunny California, and that was my dream. So I feel the same way when people want to move to Seattle. I'm like, oh gosh, it took me a long time to get out of there, but I mean, it isn't one city, but you have to be an outdoorsy person, it seems like, to really enjoy that kind of
yes, you do.
scenery.
The same with Reno.
Yeah.
The same with Reno, Tahoe, Carson. You have to be an outdoor person. It's the same way. Mm-hmm. But
otherwise, you're going to be in your apartment or your house, staring at a light box, trying to get the endorphins going to feel happy because it is gray all the time. It is day after day. Believe me, I grew up there. It's gray.
Well, are you talking about California?
No, and where I grew up.
Where did you grow up?
Seattle.
Seattle.
Well, that's what we're talking about because of the caller. She wanted to move to the great Northwest. That's where I grew up. So I just was offering a little extra.
Well, things unfortunately have changed quite a bit, and now the traffic is unbelievable there. And the cost of living.
I know my mother moved out. She couldn't handle the traffic anymore. And just think about it. You're in traffic in the wet rain a lot. But it's great for many people. They enjoy it. They love it. But just know what you're getting into, caller. That's all we're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's just perfect.
Yep.
Anyway, I wanted to give Johnny's number out. Go ahead, John.
Yeah. The number is 516-531-9874. Okay?
Okay, make a note of that, callers. That's the number you're going to be calling right now to get in line to talk to Dayle Schear.
Okay.
Complimentary readings. People love them.
Actually,
So
Barbara, you're doing so good. Barbara, you're doing so good. I'm going to let you do readings.
It's just
good.
my stuff is just a conversational type of feeling, and it's making people feel better, though, by just calling and getting it out. Maybe they don't get their answer. Maybe they don't. But just talking, having somewhere to call, like us.
Well, it is a
couple times a week. Yeah, it's a talk show, everybody. So call us, and we want to hear from you, and ask us something interesting.
Oh, we've got interesting. We couldn't get much more interesting. All right.
Yes,
okay,
are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Area code 347 is next.
Hi.
Hi.
With
Thank
Dayle
you.
Schear. Hi.
Hi, this is Tanika. I'm calling from New York. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh. Hi,
Tanika.
Hi.
I recognize your name. Have you called before?
In the past, yes.
Oh, okay. How can I help you, sweetie?
I really care about and miss someone that I want to have like a real relationship with in the future. So I've been kind of like just staying in reserve and letting him figure things out, hoping he comes around. And it's hard because I really miss him. And lately I've been having really, really vivid dreams about him. And I just wanted to just check in and see like what's going on with him.
Was this a boyfriend? Was this a boyfriend, a lover?
Yes, we were seeing each other, and we met while we worked at the same job. And I left that job in November, and now last November, the November that just passed, and now I'm at a different job. And he still tries to meet up and everything, but I kind of want something more from him, or kind of like nothing. And I know I'm taking a hard stance on it with him because I just, I don't want to feel used. And I'm not saying that that's only how he feels about me, but
does he live in the same state as you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he's ready for anything real permanent at this point in time. I don't think a lot of people are with this coronavirus. Everybody is kind of like scared out of their minds, But just establish. Don't expect a whole lot, and just establish a good relationship with him and keep that going and see where it goes, because then I can see it getting better. But don't put demands on him, and don't make him have to make a commitment because he's not ready for that.
I feel kind of bad about it, but it's just because I was like afraid of being because I feel like I have more feelings for him than he does for me, or maybe because he doesn't show it. And lately I've been having such vivid dreams about him, like last night and then the night before, really like vivid, like made me get up and get in the shower and be angry while I'm in the shower.
Well, that's okay. That happens, and that's what you want to be with him. So just, let it go. Just be really good friends with him and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Because I feel that, if you push it, it'll go away, but if you don't push it, it will be fine.
Can you see what he's up to, like if I'm on his mind or if you see a future with us?
Well, usually when you're dreaming of somebody, they're usually thinking about you. It's kind of a two-way street. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. Thank you for calling, Tanika.
Thank you.
Right.
That's
Okay.
so funny, Dayle. So funny because my dad would always say, if you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you too. Not probably. They're thinking about you too.
It's true.
He would always say that.
It's an ESP thing. It's like, I have one friend that I'll be texting in the middle of me texting. He's texting me the same time I'm texting him. So when you're thinking of one person, they're usually thinking about you.
So if you want somebody to think about you, should you think about them really intently so that they will think of you?
Barbara, you're bordering on witchcraft.
Hey, little tricks and tips here. That's funny.
It's a fact. It's a fact what you're saying. It's a fact.
Awesome.
If you want to concentrate,
I like that.
you'll, and hold a picture of them and concentrate. Yeah, they'll call you. They'll come around.
That happens to me a lot. I thought it was like a form of telepathy.
It is. It is. But you know what? The thing about, and we got to talk about this, the thing about telepathy that I have never understood, you can be 3,000 miles away, you could be on the moon. You can send telepathic messages, and the person can pick it up. But what I don't understand about telepathy is there's a gazillion million people in the world. How does it get to the one person you want it to get to?
It is crazy.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, that's just by thinking about them, or
yeah, but
I don't know. Is it a trick question?
Well,
no.
I'll give you a good analogy. It's you can have two people in different parts of the world, and then but one picks up the phone and just dials a series of numbers, blah 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 blah, and then voila, it rings in the other part of the phone. The other part, the person's phone rings.
Yeah, but that's different. That's kind of a science. That's like that's a science, but this is like a thought process. You're thinking real hard about one person, and they must get 1,000 thoughts per day. But but then you're thinking, call me, and they call you. And I just always wondered. It's not a trick question. I just always wondered how we can connect with that one specific person when there's gazillion people in the world.
So that's why you say it does happen when you think about that person. It is happening. You are doing a telepathy.
Yes, it's a fact. Yes,
okay, I like
right.
that.
You are psychic and right, 100%.
Use it wisely, people.
Okay.
Don't think about the wrong person now.
That happens too. If you think about the wrong person, they'll call too.
Yeah, cancel that out.
That's not fun. Okay, next caller.
Next caller is area code 502.
Hi, caller. Hey, what's your name?
Hello.
You're on with Dayle Schear. Hi.
It's Brenda from Kentucky.
Hi, Brenda.
Brenda. Hi.
Yep,
Where are you calling from?
Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. Boy, we're getting them from all over the world. Okay. Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
How's the coronavirus out that way?
It's starting to rise up now. It's like we're getting 700 cases a day now.
Ooh.
It's going to increase.
Oh, God. It's insane. Do you like living in Kentucky? I've never been there.
So I really can't say, I've never been anywhere else.
Well, I guess that's a good answer. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you have a message from my boyfriend. He passed away a year ago.
Okay, give me his name, and I will try. Let me have his name, please. Can't hear us.
What was his name?
What was his name?
Mark.
Okay, Mark.
What I'm getting, it wasn't your fault. Don't blame yourself. There's some weird things that happened in his life. he wasn't ready to go, and there's a lot of extenuating circumstances that occurred that you don't know about. But there was a lot of love there on his side for you. That's what I get.
Okay.
Does anything make sense there?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had cancer and they was treating him for something else, and then it finally another decision, and it was too late then. He finally decided to get another.
That's what I'm saying, is that I don't remember what I say when I get, from the other side, but he wasn't ready to go, and it just was an unfortunate set of circumstances, and he did love you, and just, but he wants you to go on to not hang in there and just find someone else. I mean, and he'll help. He will help. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You'll have a good one.
Thank you for calling.
Barbara, you know where all this is coming from? John Edwards used to do the other side, and I used to do it quite frequently. I only do it when the messages come, but that was a pretty easy message. So, but if it puts somebody at ease, then I'm happy doing it.
I know. I could hear that in her voice. She's still so sad. And that is so sad. She sounds very young. I'm assuming he was young, too. So that is very sad.
Yeah, it's sad when we lose anybody. Have you noticed with all these people dying with the coronavirus, and nobody says much? I mean,
I've noticed.
Have you noticed
Yeah, I thought that was strange. No, I thought there would be a lot more profiles being done and segments on families who've lost loved ones. And I don't know, maybe they're just taking some time to digest this whole loss. But I thought we would hear a lot more. For all the thousands of people that are passing, I don't hear that many stories of people talking about their loved ones. Yeah, I did notice this, Dayle.
I mean, I noticed it, and it seemed very strange to me. And the other thing that seems strange to me is nobody's saying some prayers to God to try to help these people through to the other side. That's very strange to me, too.
Yes, because they didn't want to go, and it was just such a shock. And, when they put that ventilator, you're under, and you have to be in a coma. Is that correct? They have to put you out.
I don't know.
Yes, and so you come back. When they put you under, you don't even know if you're going to come back or not. And it must be so scary. No
stories of people who live through it and go to the other side. There's no stories of that either. All I'm hearing is the word scientist. Well, yeah, they're great, but, there is God, and, there is spiritual, prayers to help people.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
And it works.
Anyway.
Do your
Are we ready? Are we ready for a shout-out, Johnny?
Yes. Why don't you give us a shout-out, Barbara?
Okay.
Very heavy
everybody.
Show.
I didn't even know it was an hour had gone by. It was so interesting today, Dayle.
Well, maybe for you, but it was still for me. It was very, 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 very. I don't know the word, but stressful.
Okay. Well, you were spot on, and so we appreciate all of your hard work and the energy it took to get to all of those calls and get those people answers. And I mean, some amazing, amazing readings today. So thank you for that, Dayle. And hey, everybody, if you didn't make it through and you really would like your question answered and you want to talk, you can make an appointment with Dayle directly. And her number is 808-372-1816. And she also has a website, DayleSchear.com. So contact her and further your psychic counseling and ask away your questions. She is ready and available for you all week long, okay? Or call back next Friday. We have Dayle on every Friday. So thank you, callers. And also, why don't you check out us on Roku? We have a TV channel now, and you can actually see Johnny and I on there. We just had a wonderful show with Nick Lowry from the Kansas City Chiefs alumni, and that is pretty fun and interesting to see. So check it out. That's on the Roku channel, Life, Laughter, Happiness, Learn, and we will make sure our website gets up again. I can't say check that out right now. We're not sure. There's some technical difficulties with that.
YouTube.
In the meantime, go to YouTube to listen to this show and find all of our other shows right on Life, Laughter, Happiness YouTube, and also Twitter and Instagram. And then also you can visit social media. You can visit Dayle on Facebook. She has a nice page there. So thanks, everybody, so much. This was a lot of fun, and it was interesting, too. Some of it wasn't so fun, and I'm sorry.
I can't wait, Barbara. I can't wait till you and I do our interview.
Oh, yes, our interview, and we're scheduling that soon, and I will be interviewing Dayle Schear. Yep, and that's going to be really fun, digging in deep and finding out, what makes you tick, Dayle.
It's a top.
Yeah. And thank you, Johnny, for everything you have done today. What was that?
Good night, Barbara. Good night, Dayle.
Oh,
aloha.
Johnny's ready to say good night. Okay. Aloha. Good night, Johnny, and good night, Dayle, and good night, everybody. Thank you for listening.